Once upon a time, not so long ago, the world looked very different. People worked long hours, doing manual labor by hand, with little hope for a better future. But that all changed with the arrival of the Industrial Revolution. It all started in England in the late 18th century, when inventors like James Watt and Richard Arkwright developed machines that could do the work of many people at once. This made it possible to produce goods much more quickly and cheaply than ever before. Factories began to spring up all over the country, powered by steam engines that could run day and night without the need for human labor. At first, the new machines were used mainly in textile mills, where they could spin cotton into thread and weave it into cloth. But soon, they were being used in other industries as well. Iron and steel mills used steam-powered hammers to shape and mold metal, while coal mines used steam-powered pumps to remove water from deep underground. With the new machines, production soared, and prices for goods dropped. This led to a new era of economic growth and prosperity, as people had more money to spend on things they had never been able to afford before. But the Industrial Revolution was about more than just machines and factories. It was a time of innovation and progress, as inventors and entrepreneurs sought new ways to improve people's lives. One of the most important inventions of the Industrial Revolution was the steam engine. This revolutionary device, developed by James Watt, used the power of steam to drive machines, and it was used in everything from textile mills to locomotives. Railroads, in particular, were a major innovation of the Industrial Revolution. With steam-powered locomotives pulling trains along iron tracks, goods could be transported quickly and efficiently across the country. This made it possible to move goods from one place to another much more quickly than ever before, opening up new markets and opportunities for trade. As factories grew larger and more efficient, they needed more workers to keep them running. This led to a huge influx of people into the cities, as people left the countryside in search of work. In the cities, they found a new way of life, with new opportunities for work and leisure. But life in the cities was not always easy. With so many people living in close quarters, disease and poverty were rampant. Housing was often cramped and unsanitary, and many people lived in squalor. Still, the Industrial Revolution brought about incredible social change, as people began to demand better working and living conditions. Labor unions formed, and workers went on strike to demand better wages and shorter hours. Social reformers called for better housing, education, and health care for the urban poor. Despite the many benefits of the Industrial Revolution, it also had its downsides. Pollution became a major problem, as factories belched out smoke and soot, filling the air with noxious fumes. Rivers and streams became polluted, killing off wildlife and making it difficult to fish or swim. But even with these problems, the Industrial Revolution changed the world forever. It gave rise to incredible technological advancements and economic growth, creating a new era of prosperity for many. And it paved the way for new innovations and progress in the years to come. Today, we still live in a world shaped by the Industrial Revolution. Our lives are shaped by the machines and technology that were developed during this time, and our cities still bear the marks of this era of rapid change. But as we continue to grapple with the same social and environmental problems that were brought about by the Industrial Revolution, we must also remember its lessons. We must think carefully about the impact that our actions can have on the world around us, and work to create a more sustainable and equitable future for all.